Здрасте.
Привет, Хельга, спасибо и тебе тоже. Немножко посканирую. Или что тут, куда тут мне надо? Я Тали хотел помогать. Далеко. Система. А чё там, Хельга, говоришь, будет 23-го? Там какой-то StarCraft турнир? Дума.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Начнется еще. Ну, кроме того, что ты с друзьями пойдешь в бар.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Да, оффлайн финал чемпионата мира.
Probe launched.
Это который чемпионат мира? И когда я услышал оффлайн, я подумал, что это типа,
Probe away.
знаешь, ты пойдешь смотреть, как чуваки играют, прямо будешь рядом там в монитор так пырить. Ну, больше всего у меня с футболом проассоциировалось.
Probe launched.
Я, наверное, что-то не понял. Алоэ. Алоэ.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away.
Где здесь остальные планеты? А, вот тут. Думал, тут две планеты всего. Фарлос. Троид. И Плутоны какого-то по виду.
Probe away.
То есть это реально, так как я подумал, это оффлайн ивент, где можно будет наблюдать, как чуваки играют. И ты на него прям ножиками пойдешь? Это вице. А это в Латвии или по названию как будто какая-то Чехия или Польша, я там путаю.
Launching probe.
А, Польша. Хоть в чем-то я немножко угадал. Прикольно.
Probe launched.
И там надолго эта штука длится?
Probe away. Probe
Или
away.
как это? То есть ты прям с проживанием туда куда-то поедешь?
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Иридий почти миллион. Будет вылезать за рамку.
Probe launched.
А, да, но я туда не попадаю. Я не увидел это сообщение. Буду смотреть трансляции. Хорошо.
Probe away.
Удачно там поболеть. Некоторые просто несколько, знаешь, там мониторов на один там что-то одно выводит, на другое другое. Так не делаешь? Ух, Иридия тут.
Probe launched.
Расписание все в 14 по МСК начинается. Типа однодневка или как?
Probe launched.
Как обел.
Probe away.
То есть это там 4 дня где-то. 4-5 дней.
Probe away. Probe away.
Да, понятно.
Launching probe.
Не знаю, некоторые как-то умудряются... О, кстати, миллион иридия и не вылезают за рамки. Умудряются как-то все сразу смотреть, там типа по 5 стримов открывать, я не знаю. Какая-то фигня.
Probe away.
Ну вот, придется еще одну циферку добавлять, проверять.
Probe away.
Ну, может, в другом каком-нибудь экране вылезет.
Probe launched.
Вылезет, то есть.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
5 работы. Нет. Какую-то маленькую задачку сделал вчера, сегодня, то есть.
Probe away.
И ту как бы там 10 минут делать.
Launching probe.
Иногда смотрю, слушаю два стрима, когда ты, например, спидран играешь или какой-нибудь роудраш мучаешь. Исрафил. Ну, это нормально, если там звук не важен.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Мне тоже иногда, ну, не знаю, не часто, но бывает, я там открываю другую вкладку, в первой что-то там висит, бывает, и в нее перехожу. Еще ты раздражительный стал или, не знаю, мне кажется, что я больше других знаю, больше, чем они в своей сфере понимают. И
Launching probe.
типа они что-то там, ну, пример, да я даже не смогу нормальный пример это
Launching
объяснить.
probe.
Ну, короче, от чуваков там приходит запрос, и в нем должен быть какой-то флажок.
Probe launched.
И я говорю, ну у вас должен быть такой флажок, ну что вы там? Нет, они говорят, нет, у нас нет такого, короче, смотрите там где-то дальше. Ну, конечно, у них оказался этот флажок. Типа, чел, ну, серьезно.
Launching probe.
Не хватит зондов. Ну,
Probe launched.
я просто, я не знаю, может у меня требования высокие от людей. Придется вернуться. А они не соответствуют этим требованиям. То постоянно кто-то не может логи найти по айдишнику запроса. Или у них что-то не работает, а тебе нужно зачем-то искать айдишник, чтобы они поискали, что не работает по этому запросу. А не работает вообще глобально, ну то есть просто что-то там жестко сломалось, они этого не понимают. И тебе нужно воспроизводить, короче, находить ID проблемы, ну, то есть там айдишник запроса, и они именно по нему поищут и увидят, что что-то не работает.
Probe away.
Ну, короче, какая-то фигня. Если у них там что-то, не знаю, какие-то системы падают, надо на них мониторинги вешать.
Probe launched.
Которые что-то будут показывать. Ну или хотя бы, чтобы они могли посмотреть
Probe launched.
как-то логи по определенной ручке там.
Launching probe.
Другим что-то... Ну, у меня где-то какая-то подписка не работала. То есть я там где-то нажимаю что-то подписаться. И там какая-то ошибка приходит. Я уже не помню даже конкретно. Вот прошу у чуваков там посмотреть. Они такие, ну, может быть это вот это, ну, может быть это вот это. Я вообще офигел просто. Какие-то угадайки играют, они не могут... Я айдишники приложил, они не могут в логах поискать. Вот что это такое вообще? Просто, ну, я не знаю.
Probe away.
Тестировщики приходят все время ко мне с вопросами, хотя во многих случаях там очевидно, что Ну, типа, фронтенд вообще не при делах здесь. То есть просто что-то там как какой-то, я не знаю, на каком-то тестовом стенде там чего-то в подписках не то
Probe away.
отображается. Я что могу сделать? Идите тем,
Probe
кто
launched.
данные присылает по этим подпискам. Они что-то там смогут посмотреть.
Probe launched.
Я просто, ну, как бы свое я достаточно хорошо понимаю, но я и научился понимать, куда с проблемами идти. Скорее всего, где будет ошибка.
Probe launched.
Вот. И это часто очень сбывается. А люди, ну, даже свою систему не понимают, как работает. При том, что, ну, они не меньше меня
Probe launched.
ей занимаются. В общем,
Launching probe.
не знаю. Типа я просто как-то более болезненно стал это все воспринимать.
Probe away.
Может, потому что я сейчас ничем серьезным не увлечен. Ну, то есть, когда я там что-то жестко спидранить пытался, я только об этом думал. Когда какая-то большая рабочая задача была интересная, я тоже об этом только думал. А сейчас ничего нету. И вот просто приходят какие-то дурацкие там проблемы непонятные, которые ко мне вообще не относятся. Ну да, наверное.
Probe away.
Наверное, так. Наверное, когда человек отзывчивый, его будут грузить время. Потому что он может разбираться, а другие не могут. Тут нет планет, тут получается только флот. Надо сохраниться. Я веду табличку, где я записываю, сколько раз я посмотрел логи за этот год. То есть там типа определенная дата. Сейчас я увижу. Раз, два, три, четыре, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 16 раз с начала года я смотрел проблемы в логах. Не так много, на самом деле. Пошли квестики. Ну, мне хотелось бы, чтобы и люди, которые приходят с вопросами, тоже учились. А то что это такое? Я не могу за всех все время все разбирать. Какая-то фигня. Так, надо тали прокачать. Ну, может дрон посылать. Не знаю, 2 дрона это мне нужно. Ну, пусть так будет. Разные попробовать. Не знаю, взломы и сейчас у меня Шепард качает. Медленно, но верно.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Ну, проблема, что не все могут все посмотреть, потому что у них там доступа нет какого-нибудь.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Командор.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Интересно, у них магазины будут? Ну, мне кажется, иногда люди даже не хотят понимать. И правда. Свесил ножки там и сиди. Короче, они, мол, на кораблях прям фермы строят, где растения различные растут. И они не едят мясо, потому что мясо тяжело выращивать, больше требуется ресурсов.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
Я не знаю, мне кажется, я и правда отзывчивее, чем многие, и понимаю при этом много, поэтому ко мне все время приходит, не знаю. Нет магазина, тут нет карты.
Talizora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is
Это она не
Admiral
очень-то и в
Sharon
ответ ее
Vas Tombe.
обнимала.
She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vasnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law.
Типа я буду на нее
And
отвечать.
remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Сразу в суд.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Всегда рад.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet.
Сообщение не влезло.
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Она рассказывала, что кого-то отправили в изгнание, и она там ценой своей жизни что-то там кого-то убила, и ее посмертно простили.
The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Ну, она отправляла отцу детали гетов, и теперь, типа, на корабле корабль захвачен гетами, и все думают, что, мол, это она там гетов отправила ему целиковых.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
Тут мы можем понять, как у них деторождение происходит.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
День, когда ребенок получает первый костюм, является праздником, начало его взрослой жизни. Так, сейчас. Прочитал, да. Ну, ты как находишь кого-то опытнее, кто тебе может помочь. Может, она, ну, рано или поздно все равно научится. Не будет же с одним и тем же вопросом к тебе приходить.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tally's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Rail was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for
Вот эти штуки, которые голос типа показывают.
strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Они хотят родную планету вернуть.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Кот уже помогал. Ну, это нормально, наверное, особенно если нет какого-то старшего товарища, руководителя.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard? Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You disagree with Admiral Corris?
Any research on the Geth makes him angry.
Да.
You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Сейчас Шепард разберется.
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. A crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Да, у кого-то просто пикалка одноцветная, у кого-то с полосочками.
You and Tally's father go back a long ways?
We served a crew of 10 and 6.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tally bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tally's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral, but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quib.
Quib,
Not
Quib.
ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Вас Quib.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information.
С двумя женщинами
The
ходит,
citizens
ничего
of these
себе.
foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib. And I will not flee because of petty
Quibом.
insults.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created, the people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Ну, я могу понять всех, в принципе.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tally's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rail Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora.
I'm surprised to hear
I
you
don't
say-
hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Гарем все завел.
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
Они говорят, что она со мной спуталась, но пока нет. Пока что я ее командир.
Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't
Не
really do
помню,
what they
кто
said
это.
you did.
No, Vito.
А,
I would never
это
endanger
тот,
the fleet.
который в
Oh,
прологе
oh,
был.
good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean,
Он
probably
единственный
not, but
выжил.
you helped me.
Tally could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Cal Rieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Это второй, кого мы
Can't comment on
спасли.
that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
На английском мне говорят, я надеюсь, вы справитесь, а здесь на русском переводят, что я думаю, вы справитесь. Немножко разные все-таки.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a star. Our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Кто это, жнецы?
Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Вообще мне нравятся кореанцы, у них такая интересная жизнь получается.
Talizora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Одни хотят
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
уничтожить их. Другие хотят колонии где-то в другом месте организовать. А третьи хотят их подчинить себе.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Tali Zora.
Остальные не определились.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Even during the hearing, Tali Zora's first thought is to...
Tali Zora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali Zora. Kila Selai.
Они агеты не могут кораблем управлять. Пойду себе налью что-нибудь.
Ну что ты хочешь?
Почему? Да.
Time to fight.
А я разве не взломал?
This should soften them up.
А, это ее дрон.
This should soften them up.
Такое ощущение, что на гетто взлом и не... А, нет, действует. Только они как-то это... тупят. Здорово, стрелдок. Как бодрость духа? Да, вроде ничего, нормально. Видишь, развлекаюсь тем, что мне сейчас больше интересно, чем ретро. Как у тебя дела?
Как ты живете?
Восхитительно. Новый Horizon выглядит потрясающе. Реализора приказал отключить системы защиты зачем-то. Не понял Пикчу. Пикчу нигде не было. У меня все норм, работу поменял, переезжаю скоро, пока нет возможности стримить часто, но думаю, скоро все наладится. Это про бороду, что ли? Шутка была. Байпас. Ну, стереодок, это в другой город или в другую страну? Вот только один мем про Horizon знаю, про волоски.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Ну ладно. Буду знать, что на Mass Effect 2 похоже.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Блин, Гринт в этом шлеме ужас смотрится, надо поменять.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
То есть Рейзора активировал гетов. Зачем? Непонятно пока.
We can use this.
Крепость щита гетов.
Hostiles!
Да где враги-то? Бабки.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
You're up! Damn it! I can't see them!
They're all yours, Tatika.
Ощущение, что их можно контролировать только когда щит забиваешь. Да.
Got you. One down.
Ну да, похоже, щит надо сбивать. Талия умерла. Может там отойди назад. Тунычка не самая удобная.
This should soften them up.
Nice.
Ну чего, они так быстро кончились? Серьезно? Тут диспаун?
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, We must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Come on.
Go get him!
I've got no shield!
Got one. Go get him, Chica. Good girl.
Сколько ж вас там? Леха, живи. Сколько ж там их было-то? Просто кредиты у них воруют тут. Но все равно не понадобится.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Входим в сейф. Хоть мини-игры отменили после первой части, где у тебя шар, и нужно было пройти к его центру, не дотронувшись до препятствий. Просто миллионы раз. О. Модель корабля флотилии. Сейчас помру. Хотел туда выстрелить черной дырой. Стоят, смотрят в стену. Ну, бывает.
Got trouble.
Ну, так там один прайм остался.
Combat drone ready.
Маленькое помещение для битвы.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Не знаю. Какая-то фигня. Он просто торопил исследование, так получается. Поэтому все погибли.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
The Quarian Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, Admiral. Call it.
A pity, Shepard.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali-Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali-Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Сейчас мне решать.
Please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali-Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger
Чисто браваду включил.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
Два один.
Tali-Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali-Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali-Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you.
Ими ей не вернут ее.
This is valuable.
О чем мы можем поговорить еще с ребятами?
The admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
He did leave a message. Rail used his last words to give Tali orders. That's all that mattered to him.
I know how that might seem, but the fleet's safety was the gift Riel wanted to give to his daughter.
I never asked for that. It wasn't the gift I wanted.
I know, but it's the only one he could give. Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila's a lie.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rail Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
Press F. To завершить задание.
Hello again, Commander. Good luck,
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rail Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only going to make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander. Many things are impossible until they are done.
Nice talking, Shepard. It's funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Ну, и все, что я понял из этой истории, что батя ее там исследовал гетов, хотел найти какое-то оружие против них, но из-за того, что он торопился, он забил там на схему безопасности, и все они там умерли. А что он там передать, я не знаю. Он хотел ей передать типа безопасность флота или вернуть их на родную планету. Чего он не добился.
Any idea what your next assignment's gonna be?
I'm gonna be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals gonna try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the Admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Hello again.
Tali and Shepard are good at killing synthetics. Glad they're on our side. The RRI was a good start, but there are lots more Geth out there that need killing.
Как говорят, живых гетов, я не уверен, что это к ним можно относить.
Thank you,
Они
Captain. I'm
синтетические.
just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the ride, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there. Congratulations again.
No messages for you, Commander.
У вас нет сообщений. Ну что, Тали даже со мной не захочет поговорить? Конечно, захочет. Урон технического умения. Крепость щита гетов. 25% к прочности щитов. Ну чё, мы к Джек, может, зайдем сначала? Подружки нашей.
Hey,
We need to discuss our relationship.
I said I want to think about everything. I just... You know what it's like to think you're alone and find out you're not?
Pretty much, yeah.
You don't have to agree so fast, you fucker.
If you need to think,
I
I
just...
can wait.
This is so... You're weird, Shepard.
Так, она пока не готова. Походу, мне нравятся тюремные женщины.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later? Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Может, Джейкоб мне что-то скажет. Надо к серому посреднику слетать будет.
Commander.
I'm more interested in just talking.
Sounds good. The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
На корабле нужен бар.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure, if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
С кем я? Мирандой, мне кажется, только про мутки говорить. Остальными пока я не сделал квесты.
No messages for you, Commander.
Да. На Илиуме бы еще закупиться. Почти 200 тысяч. На несколько штучек хватило бы. Так, что здесь про Тали? Загружен обучающий видеоролик «Учимся понимать язык тела люди». Серый посредник пытался убить кварианку, ну, Тали, получить из нее информацию. Но потом оказалось, что чувак, которого он нанял, работал на Сарана. Она пыталась написать письмо родителям умершего на последнем задании.
Shepard, I'm glad you came.
Налоги улучшения снайперской винтовки. Сейчас нет доступных заданий. Заинвестировались.
No messages for you, Commander.
Так, пойдем там. Что у нас по заданиям? Вот хочу посмотреть про корабль. Возможно, там последний член группы будет. Вот здесь спасти разбившийся корабль. Тут еще 4 зоны обследовать. Виареса.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
Фреймы дропать стал. Twitch. Пожалуйста, Twitch.
Probe launched.
Да, вроде позеленел.
Смотришь на него. Глаза упускаешь.
Да. Синеус.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Z. Z is dead.
Launching probe.
Baby, Z is dead.
Probe launched.
Z's dead.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Еще доп-квесты должны быть точно на каких-то планетах. У нас была одна цепочка то ли с затмением, то ли с синими светилами, есть с кровавой стаей. И вот, наверное, с каждой из них должно быть по одной. Я ничего не перепутал.
Probe launched. Anomaly detected.
Аномалия.
Probe
our sensors.
Зафиксирована активность гетов.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Ну, если сможешь заварить там или как мы попробуй. Давай. Только заваривай без печенья.
Я хочу с печенюхами. Я туда печенюх натолкаю. Ничего не понимаю.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Не посмотрел опять вид для грунта. Отключить климатическую установку гетов. Ничего не видно. Ну, еще ходит за мной. И такие, не, Шепард, я здесь посижу.
Impact shot.
Ничего не видно.
Going silent. Look right. That had to hurt. Now you see me.
them down.
Down you go. Down you go. Lights out.
Не пойму там, кто там за препятствием, а кто нет.
On the ground, now.
Can't do that right now.
Бля. Какие дурацкие пенки. И палладия здесь такое количество, просто пушка. То есть в сумме, может, его и много, но блуждать в этих потемках не очень весело.
Now you see me. Going silent.
Shield down.
Going silent.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Кончились геты.
Now what's this?
Раскрыт технологию управления погодой.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Адмирал съездила на кораблик. Говорит, исследование там, бла-бла-бла. Ну, из того, что нам чувак сказал, по исследованию ничего не понятно было. Все равно.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
Мериди уже лям 50 тысяч.
Probe away.
Чё-то с трудом верится, что завтра выходной.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Еще планеты. Инузи.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Хватило дронов. Фрезерой так далеко, я его не вижу даже. Бора.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
Где?
Launching probe.
Райсарис. Вальфарис.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
Молодец.
Probe away.
Развела чай.
Производитель чая Наталья.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
Где?
Launching probe. Probe away.
Анедия.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
Ладья к миллиону приближается.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Натайса.
Launched. Probe away.
Это что, клубничный сливки? Клубничные сливки или что?
Я нюхаю, тут вроде бы такая запах, да никакого. Реакция какое-то.
Мгм.
Probe
Понимаю.
launched. Launching probe.
Научно. Аромат. Тренировка.
Launching probe.
Газиками?
И не дай.
Укропом?
Launching probe.
Бывает таблетка от голода. Илюшка.
Угу.
Probe launched.
Мгм.
Не разговаривай, что ли?
Не вижу последнюю планету. На.
Что надо делать?
Правой кнопкой мыши зажимаешь. Если видишь какой-то пик побольше, левую кнопку мыши тыкаешь.
Launching probe.
Угу. Ну, я вот типа сверху вниз, влево-вправо вожу, потому что сложно найти. Планета же еще круглая. Просто двигаешь дальше все.
Probe launched.
Это...
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Это развлечение.
Да.
Это я понимаю.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Давай. Весело?
Да.
Зонды кончились. Пойдем закупимся. Не забыть, что Решель чуть недообследованный.
Их так далеко надо лететь?
Да?
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
Иридия 1 100 000. Не найдусь.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
Пять планет, что ли? Еще не хватит зондов.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Ионокс.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Сомневаюсь, что мне хватит дронов. Уэй или Узин? Узин.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Может и хватит. Гефс.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Походу хватит. The not.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
Да. Правда, доп. Квестов не было. Резероя.
We have used half our fuel.
Тут вроде немного должно быть. Две планетки.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Здорово, Забукрыныч, добрый вечер.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. away.
Йонус. Последняя планета.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Мне кажется, если бы я сканированием занимался оффлайн, офстрим, стрим бы только выиграл от этого. Можно было бы сканировать, но там аномалии, например, не стартовать. Я бы там за день всё отсканировал бы. И нормальный пик.
Launching probe.
Есть тут что?
Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Противная планета была. Корабль с гетами, который несется на звезду местную.
Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
Таймер есть. StarCraft, что ли?
Господи.
Смешно. А куда дальше? Да я не перепрыгну. А. Да блин, шар, отвали. Серьезно? Он сам отлип.
done here.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Хоть не до квест опять. Помочь Самаре на Омеге, на Иллиум съездить, закупиться.
To the Fish Dog Food Shack. Tasty fare and skewers are just 5 credits for a limited time only. Or for the connoisseur, try our grade A
25. Sell at 25.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to buy it up. Buy it all up.
Come on, give me something.
Так, тут я выкупил, а были еще другие места.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course, I can help you with a consult and figure out what options work for you.
Тут защитная система Gateway. Барри Frontiers я все выкупил. В сувенирах, может, что-то. Ой, не сюда.
You can sell something that dangerous with just a contract and a waiver?
These are the Terminus systems. Everything's dangerous.
You're sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough for Eclipse?
Урон штурмовой винтовки. Этот урона. Это мне даже не хватит все купить. Урон пистолета-пулемета мне интересен.
Yeah, maybe a shirt. Or a card. Ilium, hey, you're blue. What about you? Going to try and make it as a commando?
Проверь, что там ничего не появилось.
They should be prohibited from breeding.
What was your father again?
Solarian.
Oh. So, you probably never really got to know him, did you?
Shut up. You got the damn star charts? Let's go. Still can't believe you have a Justicar in your service. I don't know, that still sounds like an awful thing to legalize.
All the dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required.
That's why you need an omni-gel programming solution that works. Whether constructing single equipment or breaking down salvaged gear, Cision technology will be there for you. There's some problems omni-gel can't solve. For everything else, there's Cision.
Там еще 75 косарей, значит, осталось потратить. Остальное я все здесь выкупил. Ну, не знаю, возможно, тучанки будет.
Are you shorting prefabs?
Why not? I did it after you.
Hey, are you okay? You seem touchy. It's not biotic neural itching, is it? I've tried everything. Don't let anyone know. But
Commander, a pleasure to see you again. Can I help you with something? Have a pleasant visit to Nos Astra, Commander.
No messages for you, Commander.
Надо ее прокачать. Мы можем с Мари убить ее дитя.
the daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Так, я не понял, куда идти-то. Где тут квартира вообще? Апартаменты вот тут.
Hello again, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in
didn't think aliens could live like this. Drinks, fights, noise. These people think they're Krogan.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you? Of course. Thank you.
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega. This shit tastes like poison anyway.
Долгий путь я выбрал. Был вернуться, вот сюда, наверное, зайти.
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Cell. You look like a good person to know.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by around here.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
What do you mean we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends. Hello again. Please tell me you
I'll have to come back.
Of course.
Это квест аж на разные планеты.
Vital galactic purity. You, sir.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started
Вот кто в вип-зону меня пустит.
to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative? How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Дневник, записка.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. I'll never part with it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me.
Джарута.
The most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the Hallex is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Read the oldest
Как
entry.
там имя?
Hey, Diary. I dropped your
Джарутса.
Then I'm dancing with her. Later.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creatives. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me. but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there. Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
Надо будет к ней заглянуть потом. Магазины же не изменились. О, запас патронов для тяжелого оружия увеличивается на 10%. Кто-то все-таки может появиться. А вот и вип-зона.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. If someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Veyenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Шо, погнали. Ви.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band.
Мы одинаково одеты.
I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music did they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I'm ready to punch someone, and you're too close.
Relax, relax. It's cool. I'll step off.
Ловля на живца. Я подумал, что ей нравятся отступники. Ну, типа, нужно силу какую-то проявлять. Пойду там ударю кого-нибудь.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega games. She's hanging with Flora.
Ну уж не на Крогана ловить будем.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Floret's on her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floret's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order.
Терминал вечности.
She's going to die.
It sounds simple enough. Why can't you do it?
I stare at monitors all day. I can't walk up and talk to a gang leader. I'd piss my pants and run away. I can't let Moiral die. It's just saying 2 words in a sentence. You can do that, right?
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Lots of money on display here. Good cred hunting tonight. Hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of us now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
Do you know anyone interesting? The music here used to be.
Крогана сломать.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
Can you back that up? We go out to the alley, only one of us comes back in.
I'm just trying to have a drink here. No need to get all excited. Damn humans.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place.
Они
I've got a
похожи.
booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Halleck's?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Переоделась, да. Типа, да, я в темноте посижу.
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Ну, видимо, не она раз показывает.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
Турок Рогана.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Что тут еще? Говорить придется.
Surely you don't want to leave. Why don't you come over here? I promise you'll like it.
Урон штурмовой винтовки нашел.
I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Да, она прям само очарование.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Интересно, можно там умереть от нее?
Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die.
You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Серьезно? Можно Морин себе взять? Жестко. Нельзя их помирить.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
I want to look around a bit more.
Very well. I will remember the day of Morin's birth. Tell me when you are ready.
Я не знал, что можно выбрать. Что тут осматриваться? Больше нельзя ничего потыкать. Или я могу в клуб сходить?
Are you ready?
Вы готовы? Я.
Let's go.
Ну, типа, если бы я Самару убил, я бы точно как злодеи записались. Я не могу больше туда сходить. Мне загрузиться, что ли? Я там хотел спасти кого-то. На всякий случай сохраню сейчас.
Some of that later. Not so loud. We'll hit it. Don't worry.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Ain't hard to get. Give it up, baby. I'm sold.
It's hot.
Так, я забыл, с кем нужно именно поговорить.
So much for helping me. Moira's right over there.
Can you remind me?
Just say terminal and eternity in a sentence.
I have to go.
Okay, just.
Мой ролл.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it, but he felt smart listening to it. Oh.
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out. Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
You're an interesting one.
Чё, с Верой потанцуем?
Hey.
Hey.
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
Пришел Леха танцор. А можно его не ударять?
Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
Шепард отделал его.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You tell me.
I can't tell you what
I'm
you're...
fascinated.
I'm not.
But you're an Asari.
I said I don't want to discuss it.
How about your family?
I don't have a family. Really. I thought
I didn't feel
Oh, it was
anything.
nice to meet you.
Можно просто все испортить. Изи. А что-то гейм-овер пишет?
We failed. She was alerted and she got away.
I will not have a chance like this for another 100 years. How many people will die in the meantime? I will have to find her another day. You'll excuse me if I don't want to talk about this. Shall we return to the main floor of Afterlife?
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Let me know when you are ready.
We failed.
I will have to find her another day.
Задание выполнено. Ну, есть такой вариант. Я просто понял, что я не поговорил с чуваком после этого.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Ну ладно.
Don't be like that.
Back off,
You got a mouth on you. What the hell?
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security.
My name is... I've got a booth over here. Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same thing.
Do we? Dark rhythms.
I'm curious about a band.
You can lose yourself in the music here.
What do you think of Alex?
Seems like we
I've
share
traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous
Where you can
places.
see and do things
Yes.
most people. When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power. But violence is such a charming way to reach
Do you know anything about
It speaks to the darkest places in me.
Do you know the
I
art?
didn't. Art comes in many varieties.
Do you know
Do you want to
band?
get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Как будто, ну, можно отвечать, попробовать какие-то другие варианты, но не факт, что они помогут.
I was into dueling for a while. Have a Halix if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. I love any game. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he got what he wanted. I was into dueling. I love, but here, it's muted.
People feel safest
It's
right
true.
before.
I've never understood the fascination. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
Нужно просто да, Морент ей
Why
отвечать.
do you say that I've killed?
А если я так и скажу?
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
I want you. I'd kill for you. Anything you want.
Shh, darling. Just relax and hear my words.
Marin,
Все равно.
mother, do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter, mother. You made your
Может
choice
быть,
long ago.
я теперь разочарован и не могу выбирать.
My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
А тут мне не дают выбирать. А почему? Я не понимаю, я же поддался ее чаром. Должно быть наоборот, как будто.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Странная фигня.
I am ready to leave. Are you ready to go as well? Very well.
Я думал, что я просто Самару убью, если она меня зачарует.
I was into dueling. Have a help. But here, it's
People
me.
feel safest.
I've never understood the fact independence over. Why do you say that I've killed?
Don't count it.
You.
Если я так сделаю. Привет, Джерри, спасибо большое за рейд. Как дела? Как стрим? Я тут смотрю варианты. Пуньк.
Thank you, Shepard. My mother was as powerful as she was hateful. You helped me. Now I'll help you. Let me take my mother's place on your team.
You don't seem to care at all about the death of your mother.
Why should I? She was dead to me long ago. But I'll keep her alive for you, so you don't have any complications with your crew.
Дарку третью пытаюсь усилить за мага.
Few people can tell us apart.
And I've practiced long and hard to mimic her in every way.
Я просто за мага вообще не играл никогда в Dark Souls. Сколько это упрощает или усложняет?
Have you absorbed your mother's powers?
Don't be silly. I have a wide range of talents beyond my biotic abilities. Acting is one of them. It took years to perfect, but when I was younger, posing as my mother brought its advantages. How do you think I originally escaped from Thessia?
Let me just slip into this horrible uniform, and none will be the wiser.
I'd like to look around a bit first.
Take your time. I'll be ready whenever you.
Отступник сразу 45.
If you're ready, let's go to your ship now.
Let's go.
This is going to be fun.
Тут даже пишет, Самара расправилась с Ардат Якши. Господство. Можно органиков зачаровывать, если Морин ты убираешь. Так, я не это хотел. Но я загружу все равно. Она даже выглядит так же. Получается, если убиваешь Самару, то Моринт как бы мимикрирует.
How do you like my look, Shepard? Convincing? No one has a clue about Mother. It remains our little secret.
You've been through a lot.
I'm always fine, Shepard. I learned hundreds of years ago to look out for myself.
We'll look out for you. But you have to look out for us, too.
Of course. It's strange and new for me, but I'll do my best. I won't make trouble among your crew if that's what you're asking.
What do you think of Normandy's crew?
They're an interesting bunch, but they're not you.
You're so different from your mother.
She was a terrible mother. She did her duty with precision and care, but no love. She taught us how to honor the goddess, to be good Asari. She even tried to teach us the value of self-denial. I was a bit of a disappointment.
Some people take it hard when they disappoint their parents.
My mother disappointed me too, and my opinion is the one that matters. She was happy to lead a life devoid of pleasure and then die. But you die with or without honor, you're still dead. Take the pleasures you're offered.
Isn't it risky speaking in your own voice, Morinth?
I've spent centuries being discreet. dealing with any bug or probing eye. I've made sure that Edie can't listen in. We're safe here. I just want to be myself with you, Shepard.
What do you think of our mission?
The Collectors are dangerous. I know I'd like them gone. Once that's accomplished, maybe you and I could celebrate.
You've
I'm
been
always
through a lot.
fine, Shepard. I learned hundreds of years ago to look out for
How
myself.
do you handle such
I get
a
lonely
solitude?
at times. But I want you to know something. My lover, like Neff, she died because her nervous system overloaded with an ecstasy so great she couldn't handle it.
Why tell me this?
It's just something to think about. You're unique. You've lived through the impossible. If anyone can
Короче,
survive-
она намекает, что можно с ней секс сделать.
I should go.
И я выживу. Но я все равно, конечно, Самару ставлю как, ну, что это больше подходит к моей роли.
I was into dueling. I love, but here, it's muted. It's true. I've never understood the fast independence over submission. Why do you say that I've killed?
Don't count.
I am ready to... Are you ready to go as well, Shepard? But there are no words. I will try and...
Let's go.
Почему-то за Морент, если пройти, то ты сразу на корабль. А за Самару ты сюда возвращаешься. Может, типа, чтобы поговорить с мамкой. К ней больше нельзя зайти. Класс. Лисарий. Ишь, в меру употребляй гашиш.
Come on, let me in.
Anybody here seen my kid?
Nothing to see here.
What do you need?
Да, все, ничего нет.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime?
Ну, вообще, сама по себе Самара мне не очень нравится. Она слишком... Как это... У Dungeons and Dragons. Законопослушный.
Come on, let me in.
Добрый. Что-то такое. Или, ну, короче, она типа паладина какого-то. Слишком это фанатичная.
How may I? Not anything else, I'll be here if you need anything.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Но секс не предлагает.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
I should go.
Of course.
Вот Morinth нормал.
Hey.
We need to discuss our... Pretty much.
You don't have to agree so fast.
If you need to think.
Так. Новая она тоже пока не говорит. Тали что-то скажет.
Shepard, what can I do for
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a, wow, it's really...
Ей нравлюсь.
It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know. You never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
Все, можно стали с Джеком замутить со всеми.
Shepard, what can I
Have
do?
you got time to talk?
I've got some work to do. Talk to you later.
Так, к серому посреднику надо слетать, наверное. Каждый раз будут модель корабля добавлять в каюту, когда сюда захожу.
Shepard, I'm glad you came.
Перечень имущества юстициара. Пятикомнатный дом, мебель, семейный аэрокар. Дневная одежда, примерно 20 костюмов. Нижнее белье 3 штуки. Танцевальные костюмы 4 штуки. Свадебное платье, свадебный браслет, голографический медальон. Детская подростковая одежда разная. Жизненный пропуск в Сирайский фитнес-центр. Кубок победителя. Любительская лига скайбола. Библиотека книг и видеофильмов. Фотоальбомы. Статуэтка Самары и ее партнера. Подарочная кружка с надписью «С днем рождения, мамочка». И фотографии Самары. Рукоятка треснула, видны следы клея. Памятная сфера с партнером. Детская кроватка. Да, не очень много про Самару тут расписали. На Илиум там по доп. Заданию нужно слетать. Либо на Цитадель. Но я не понял, почему там выбор. Может быть... Мне на Цитадель просто слетать. Как раз 2 следующих квеста. Потом еще на Тучанку. Но я сейчас все равно, наверное, не буду этого делать. Так что можно отправиться в Колыбель Сигурда, например. Пустоши Миноса еще есть. Чтобы в следующий раз там посканировать что-нибудь. В начале стрима. Ладно, всем спокойной ночи. Спасибо, что пришли. Давайте, я не знаю, думаю, до четверга. Спасибо, Джерри, за рейд еще раз. Счастливо, Хельга.